Maybe you understand you are by even supporting the evil because you hate Nnamdi Kanu and restoration of Biafra. Then we go. He said to the leadership that Nnamdi Kanu is in mountain praying. And he know when he make that statement that Nnamdi Kanu have problem in Kenya, he know that we the Biafrans, we the IPOB all over the world, they know they pay us. Now we get the money where we they spend. We will make sure the airport of Kenya will not work. We will occupy all the flight. We will occupy all the flight. Their hotels, their streets. We will make sure Biafra. We will make sure IPOB. We will come down. Then we ask what is going on. We know what you can do. But Kisli Ebiro silent his gutter mouth. After they call him, he said to the leadership that is on top of mountain, it's not up to 2 days. We see newspaper flying here and there. Punk newspaper. BBC PG. What is they call them? Good morning. The Charlatan media, gutter media in Nigeria. All of them was broadcasting it. And the leadership said, Kisli, we call you, where is our leader? You said our leader is in top of mountain. What are we seeing in media? What is going on? That is how the leadership swept to action in Kenya. Kisli Ebiro stand for the case there when we accuse Kenyan people. He said he will be in charge. Did you notice today? Nothing good come out from that case. He sit on that case and make sure that case never give us anything feedback till today as we speak. Just the way that they are working with Nigeria government now. And they are looking for someone to blame. They are not care about Nnamdi Kanu. They want to drive position with Nnamdi Kanu. They want to take IPOB from Nnamdi Kanu. That is all they are saying. They are not talking about who planned with the enemy to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. The IPOB leader, a lawyer, discharged Nnamdi Kanu and acquitted. Everybody is aware of it. Nobody, this charlatan that are accusing the leadership of IPOB, none of them asked why they said, why una want Nnamdi Kanu should continue trial. On what case? On what level? All of them said they go to school. Me, I don't go. I always saying it. I don't go. The way I see Nnamdi Kanu stand by truth and the honest and the call, and we answer the call of restoration of Biafra. That is why I'm here. And you can see my platform. I always post anything that concerns restoration of Biafra, anything Biafra. That is what I do. People that follow me know this. If not restoration of Biafra, you go see me, I will disappear in media. I will not be having time for things that you call me, this is restoration. Later you are changing it, something like this. I will not be part of it. I can't hold it. I can't condone things that is not important for it. If not restoration of Biafra, yes, I will do my best. My money, my time, everything, I will do my best. Say it's not restoration of Biafra. Who you want to fool? Who you want to fool? Me? Forget it too. And so many of us have this dream, have this thinking, have this mind. If not restoration of Biafra, what are we here for? Even the leadership that you guys are insulting. That is why I want to play Lolo Uchechi, what he said yesterday. I know many of you listen to it. Maybe many of you don't still have time to also listen to it. I will play it. You listen to her. Okay? So, wherever you are hearing the sound of my voice, please share this broadcast. Share it. As you share, Chiko Kikabiama will bless every one of us. And the restoration of Biafra must be restored. It must be given to us. Let me say this. Whatever the US say goes. We don't care whatever Prince Dality, Methuselah, Paul Achibe, and the waiting that Seko say, waiting they call all of them together. We don't care whatever shenanigans they are doing. Let them be their hero worshipper, they call them. But we the IPOB and DOS, whatever Nnamdi Kanu said we should do, and that is what we are doing. Not the one Kislie Biro and siblings of Onyedu is talking now. Let's listen to our Lolo so that you can. I said it before that you guys are not fighting to free Nnamdi Kanu. You are fighting DOS. The other one is talking about position. The other one is talking about giving power to destroy Chinas and Woru. Are they telling you that it's Chinas and Woru, Mazi Chike Doziem, IPOB is the one that put Nnamdi Kanu in that position? The answer is no. Why are you fighting the leadership? Why are you insulting the leadership? What is the meaning of this? If you know how to do it to restore Biafra and to free Nnamdi Kanu, go ahead to do it. It doesn't make sense insulting the leadership when you are not doing nothing. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for me. It doesn't make sense. See, anybody who has this, who have brain, will get this into their head. As long as you know what you are doing and you know what to do to release Nnamdi Kanu, that is what Biafra want. And you have the position to restore Biafra. That is what we want. If that two things you've done it, you will be our hero forever. We will worship you. Whatever you need in the land of Biafra, we will give it to you. Coming out to insult the leadership. People you don't know, you know them because of this movement, because of restoration of Biafra. They not collect your wife from you. They not sleep with your wife. Insulting them on no reason. It's a shame to all of you. For real. Anybody that coming on media insulting the leadership, it's a shame to all of you. You say you are fighting for Nnamdi Kanu. The fact you are fighting is to insult the people that are fighting to release Nnamdi Kanu. You are not fighting. You are not fighting to release Nnamdi Kanu. All you want now to fight opposition. God damn it. God forbid. What kind of people is this? What kind of people is this? How much are they paying you? 100,000? You know when we the IPOB send you money for you also G. Let me tell you. You know how much you receive from IPOB all over the world. You know how much. Even to the extent where we send you message to send me to give our windows money. You swallow all. You don't give all those our window mothers. You eat all. At least you need to come out to explain what the leadership do to you, what IPOB do to you, what the Chinas and Woru and Mazi Chike Doziem, what they do to you. Come and explain it to BIAFRAN. Let them understand. Because when they give us opportunity to explore some certain things, Biafra will catch you now where una dey, stone all of you now to death. If DOS give us the opportunity, say go ahead. Give us proof. Because we don't do things without proof. Wherever you are, Biafra will look for you and stone you to death. Be careful. Enough is enough for all this shenanigans. How would you guys are fighting to restore, to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu release now? Then you will see Biafran. They will be truly, they will be greeting, they will love all of you. Coming on media, playing some shenanigans, stupidness and foolishness on media. And Nigeria, they are paying now, then they watch you now. They are watching, enemy watching. And you guys say you are educated. If you have anything against DOS, let Nnamdi Kanu be released first. If you have anything, let Nnamdi Kanu to be released. You guys are danger. Prince Dality, Methuselah, Kisebiro, every shenanigan people you see in picture here, apart from Onyedu, they are making Onyedu life be in danger. They are not helping Onyedu. They are not helping Onyedu. These people want to make our land, the land of Biafra, be worse than the time of Egberima. This is what these people are doing. They are using their hair from Nnamdi Kanu. They want to destroy Biafra land because Nigeria government have paid them to do that. Just the way they pay Egberima. Because Biafra land is at peace since Egberima belong to where it belongs. They are not happy about it. Biafra, don't let anybody deceive you again. Send you to go and kill your brother or your sister or your mother. Don't do it. This is not the time. This is the plans of the siblings of Onyedu and Methuselah and these useless that have AIDS. Talkers if they lie. Now they call her now. Talkers if they lie. They call people made them destroy DOS. They call Mwanda. Say that made them destroy DOS. What did DOS do then? You know if you explain when that one ask a question. Can you imagine this? If you have the power to restore Biafra, go and do it. You are on ground, you are on ground. I'm at you day. You are on ground, you are on ground. When you take the suck people blood, collecting money. 419. Prince Dality, Uno and Tagan, send this message to her. That is best. We are not afraid of you. Don't provoke people. I always say it. Don't provoke people. Wherever you are, we know where you live. Don't provoke people. If you not stop this shenanigan, don't provoke people. Don't provoke people. People that fed you with their own sweat money. Don't provoke them. We, the IPOB, we are hungry. We are annoyed. We are, that is, no, not provoke us. Up, go down. Everybody go down. Don't provoke IPOB. We quiet doesn't mean we don't know what we are doing. We honor and loyal doesn't mean we don't know what we are doing. Any of you that are doing this shenanigan, you have to stop it. Get where you will do it. Get where the limit you will go. We will let you say, let's play the ball and let's roll the ball. You that live in Africa. Many of you that live in Africa, you are talking like a pirate on media. Enough is enough. Stop all this just shenanigan. If you don't stop it, your score will be played as a football on the street. Stop it. Enough is enough. Nobody is a fool. Nobody is a fool. People give birth to the people you are insulting. People you are insulting, they have family. Rubbish. Enough is enough. Let's listen to our Lolo. Rubbish.
And based on understanding, follow the positive path.
Just hold on. Let's start from the beginning because
leadership in our self-determination quest. This is a defining moment for every serious member of the indigenous people.
Just hold on, please.
Great Biafrans, lovers of truth, justice, and wisdom, I welcome you to my live podcast today, being Saturday, the 21st of February, 2026, in the year of our Lord. I say good evening to you, but depending on where you're listening to me from, I say good afternoon and good morning. As you know, I like to stick to a maximum of 60 minutes whenever I speak to our people, for the sake of precision and the avoidance of ambiguity, and for the sake of attention span as well, and the capacity to retain the very important message embedded in whatever I say.
Please share the broadcast.
This evening, I am calling for the empowerment of Biafran voices through a deeper commitment to reflection. So my topic says empowering Biafran voices, a call to reflection, responsibility, and leadership. As a transformative life coach, for every step one intends to take, for every change one needs to make, for every goal one needs to attain, there must be a reflection. You must reflect on where you're coming from and where you're going to, and what you need to do, what you need to change in order to get to where you are going to, or where you intend to get to. Today, it is not a day that I have come to talk about history. It is not a day I have come to talk about how we are being killed. It is not a day I've come to talk about the conviction, the illegal and unjust conviction of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. It is not the day I have come to talk about infiltrators or things going on or going wrong in our land. Today is the day that I've come to speak to us as a people, to call us into reflection on how we sometimes, by ourselves, by our hands, make ways for our enemies to weaken and destroy us.
Yes.
This call situates the Biafran experience within a wider African context, drawing parallels with South Africa's struggle against apartheid and recently Somaliland's pursuit of self-governance. These shared histories reveal how communities across the continent have confronted injustice, marginalization, and conflict while striving for dignity and recognition. So for us as a people, we are striving for dignity and recognition. And at the same time, or the reason we're doing that is because we are being confronted with injustice, marginalization, and conflict. Before I proceed, I must reiterate the importance of peace and unity, especially in a time such as this, where our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is being held by the kakistocratic government of Nigeria, while the British government pretends they can't hear me, or us, as the case may be. Peace and unity is our ticket to stability and actualization of our sovereign state. Biafran voices will be more empowered through the lens of consciousness, where we will reflect on our journey and, based on understanding, follow the positive path of responsibility and leadership in our self-determination quest. This is a defining moment for every serious member of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, under the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu. So let us begin where we should have begun long ago, and that is with reflection. Movements such as where we are at this moment, movements such as IPOB, do not collapse because external enemies bombarded them with wars and conflict. No, movements such as this collapse because of internal indiscipline, ego battles, and the inability of members to understand structure, timing, and strategy. I need you to underline these two factors, time and strategy. A movement does not prove its strength when everything is calm.
Please share this
It proves its
message
maturity when pressure
all this Methuselah
mounts on them, when their leader is absent, and when internal tensions threaten unity. Just give me a second. It seems like...
Just a moment.
I'm getting a message.
You said you are fighting. You are not fighting to release Nnamdi Kanu. What you are fighting, you are fighting the rules and regulations that Nnamdi Kanu give to us to take care of. I don't know you guys how they fight the fight. Fighting the leadership. Like say now the leadership Kinamas Nnamdi Kanu. Now the leadership say members Nnamdi Kanu not to be released.
Facebook?
Just a moment.
Can anyone hear me? Can you hear me on Facebook? Can you indicate, please? Am I coming out clearly on Facebook and on X?
If what the leadership is doing is not the right thing, let Nnamdi Kanu come out and let Nnamdi Kanu to come and say it.
I'm learning that my Twitter...
Let Nnamdi Kanu to come and say it to the world that they fail, that they don't do it right. That's how you hear message. That's how you hear this. That's how you hear this.
Okay.
Get where their people patient will be patient. Okay. They will be insulting on you doing yourself. Both of them together.
On Facebook.
Then we say yes. They say then we abandon him. They say then we accuse Nnamdi Kanu. And the family you are insulting. And what do you expect from them?
Okay.
They should be praising you.
Thank you very much.
Let's be honest to ourselves.
Twitter is going out clearly now. The sound.
The people that come with all their heart, are you telling them they don't know what they are doing?
Audible now.
That they are stupid? Is that what you are telling us?
Okay.
You guys are biting what you cannot chew, eh?
These sort of things can be distracting. So I'm very sorry. Please, pardon me.
People the verse, man, no. With the IPOB that resolve with the verse.
So if I think what I will do, I will download what I've done on Facebook in the end and post it on Twitter or X. I prefer to call it Twitter. Okay, if for the sake of the people listening to me on Twitter, I believe I am coming out loud and clear now. I would summarize what I have said earlier. I did say that today is not a day I have come to talk about or campaign about the killings we are experiencing in Biafran land, or talk about the injustice or the unjustly conviction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but I have come today to talk about the reflection that we need as a people in order to empower the Biafran voices. A call to reflection, the responsibility required, and the leadership, the capacity of the leadership required to drive us forward. And I did say that I must reiterate the importance of peace and unity, especially in a time such as this, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, being held by the kakistocratic government of Nigeria, the British government sitting on the fence over the years, pretending not to hear us, and sometimes giving me excuses. And I also said that peace and unity is our ticket to stability and actualization of our sovereign state. And I said that Biafran voices will be more empowered through the lens of consciousness, where we will reflect on our journey, and based on understanding, we will follow the positive path of responsibility and leadership in our self-determination quest. And so for people, everyone who is under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, this is a defining moment for us. So we must begin with reflection. And I did say that as a transformative life coach, for every step anyone needs to take or must take, that person must reflect. There must be reflection. You must reflect on where you're coming from in order to understand where you are going to. Moments such as this, movements all over the world, did not collapse because of external enemies. Movements such as this, such as IPOB, collapse because of internal indiscipline, ego battles, and the inability of members to understand structure, timing, and strategy. And I said that I would like us to underline the word there, time and strategy.
Time and strategy.
These are very important factors that must be applied at the appropriate time. A movement does not prove its strength when everything is calm. It proves its maturity when pressure mounts, when the leader is absent, and when internal tensions threaten unity.
I will stop Lolo
What we
here.
are witnessing today is not unusual.
I want to stop Lolo too. Let me tell you, the Biafrans, let's be honest. Since Egberima, be where it belongs, and Biafra land was calm. Do you know that Nigeria government, they don't love the way Biafra land calm? They don't love it. And you can see what they are doing now. What they call them, the gentle Yahoo. They are coming and threatening. And you see Udele now. He said that they want to go and buy gentle Yahoo with his gang. You can see this nonsense they want to try. They want to provoke things in Biafra land so that their gutter media will be spreading that when the king Abi Oba of Yoruba are be killed. I never hear it in any shenanigan gutter media of Nigeria, especially the Yorubas. They say the whole media. I never see any of them post it or talk about it, or even with TikTok. I never see any of them. Let's say now Biafra, this thing happen now. Press release from police, from military, from all those criminals in our land. You will see IPOP, ESN, you know what they call, then go right hand there. And then know that they understand that it's not we. Are they still waiting to say that it's the IPOB or ESN? Go kill Oba of Yoruba that doesn't know their left and right. When Fulani go pursue all of them, they will be on the street, be a beggar, join Fulani and Lamajiri on the street. We are watching all of you. We are watching. Let's continue listening to Lolo.
In liberation struggles. But what will determine our future and our success is how we respond to it. Our reflection question today is, does my behavior portray IPOB as a serious liberation movement?
Good question.
The way I behave, the way I act, does it put IPOB under the light of a serious liberation movement? Is this how serious liberation movement behave when their leader is incarcerated?
Okay.
This is where the light of reflection
you want to destroy
is being
Mazi
shown. So let us examine history. Clearly, history has shown that liberation movements either mature under the strain of the absence of their leader or fracture.
US, they are not doing anything.
And this fracture could be because of ego,
US, they are not
impatience, and internal sabotage.
The way they are saying the other Chilaniga people,
the experience of the ANC of South Africa, which is the African National Congress, offers a sobering example. So that's where I am drawing this reflection from.
Okay.
When Nelson Mandela was imprisoned for 27 years.
27 years.
That wasn't the first time he was going to prison. He had been to prison a few times before that very longer one. The
27
ANC
years.
did not implode. There were disagreements, of course, as humans. There were ideological debates. There were operational challenges. Yet, the movement did not publicly dismantle its own structure or structures. It preserved discipline.
Okay.
It respected its chain
Just
of command.
The US doing it, IPOB is doing it.
And it strengthened
their
international advocacy and expanded on-the-ground networks. Loyalty to the cause did not become conditional on physical access to the imprisoned leader. Members understood that weakening internal leadership while Mandela was incarcerated would only strengthen the apartheid regime. So bring it back home. When you bring down the structure of IPOB, you are strengthening the strength of Nigeria government.
Exactly.
That is what you're doing.
That is it.
The parallels
That is it.
IPOB are evident.
Insulting the leadership, you want to destroy the leadership, you want to change this, you want to this, you want to destroy Chinas and Woru. You are giving power to Nigeria government to do undo what Thomas Nnamdi Kanu. You guys doesn't know. You say you are educated. You say now they do.
Both of them face external pressure designed to weaken morale and provoke division. The difference lies in institutional maturity. The ANC had decades of structural consolidation before Mandela's long imprisonment.
Okay.
But IPOB, by comparison, is younger and still consolidating its internal architecture. That difference makes discipline even more essential, not less.
The siblings of Mercy Mandela was not giving fake messaging to the people.
That followed similar paths. The Frelimo.
They not tell the people that they want to restoration of South Africa, freedom of South Africa. They want to make sure that it is under their family name, so that they will be getting the money, eating the money.
And the PF, I think, is the Patriotic Fund.
Okay, let's go ahead. Listen to Olelo.
And this was during Zimbabwe's struggle, and the other one is the
Nnamdi Kanu said they not let Biafra IPOB get
Eritrea.
Drink water, put cup down.
Periods of detention, they all have similar predicament as we are having this moment. They all endured periods of detention, exile, infiltration, and propaganda
for protest. You know, they see them gathering, sending, bringing their money, the contribution.
Freedom.
Nowhere they go, they send letter now and say their brother, this is so place.
These group
you know, they
survived through gossip. None succeeded by publicly tearing down their own structures. They survived because members understood roles.
Exactly.
They understood rules.
Yes.
They respected organizational hierarchy and subordinated personal grievances to collective objectives.
Please, Mona tag Methuselah, tag Tokans, they lie, all of them. All those say, Mona tag them. Mona send this message to them.
Creates a strategic contradiction.
That's the best side.
You cannot demand institutional strength while simultaneously undermining the very institution. You cannot claim to defend a movement while eroding its command structure. Liberation struggles require patience. They require clarity of strategy. They require internal cohesion, particularly when the central figure is absent.
Okay.
Movements are sustained by organizers, strategists, communicator, diplomats, financiers, and foot soldiers, many of whom operate outside of public eye. Serious struggles are not sustained on comment section or in comment sections.
Get it into your head.
They are sustained by structure, discipline, and coordinated effort.
Okay.
I think there's something called Eke don Eke.
Okay, now. Since you don't understand it in English.
Just as we have on, on the human body, you have the head, eyes, nose, mouth, hands, legs.
They insult the leadership. If you are not stop, If you are not stop.
When you
are not stop.
Stop using your legs to walk.
If you are not stop.
Use your hands to
meaning
walk.
no one will stop Biafra.
People will see
now they
you
cry,
as
say
someone
Nigeria,
who's either
they
disabled,
by us.
can't use your legs, or something is wrong with the brain. Or you're messing around.
Enough is enough for our stupidity. All those Methuselah and Tokans, they lie. They look for who go gather to destroy DOS.
Through which Igbo voices are projected. Or if we say that is what we are fighting for, then they must be treated as strategic institutions require order. As strategic institutions. And strategic institutions require order. They require internal mechanisms for disagreement. I am not here today to say that you can never disagree with someone. You can disagree with someone, but can you find the right channel to put through your disagreements?
Exactly.
You usually would have ombudsmen, you would have third party.
You will even call some of them, they will not pick your call, they will not return the call because they know what you want to discuss with them.
It's not
they feel like they have the power to do whatever they want to do.
In a movement, in a company, in families, and there is always disagreement. But the difference is how you deal with that disagreement and what you understand it to be. Okay? So, they also require maturity.
They should respect the rules and regulations of Mazi, my sister. Any of them that said they love Nnamdi Kanu, they should obey the rules and regulations that he gives to us. So, when you are not obeying the people that said that we should obey, you are not part of us. You don't love Nnamdi Kanu. You don't want Biafra to be restored, and you don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. That is the truth. That is it.
Criticizing Nnamdi Kanu, criticizing every single thing that IP members do. But what usually gets me is when I read that 99% of IPOB members are illiterate. That's not true. That is not true. IPOB is...
Then when they not be illiterate, look at the shenanigans they are performing in media.
By intellectuals.
They are fighting to get position. They are fighting to destroy the UL because money are not coming to them. We don't bribe. We are not Nigeria that bribe people, that give a lot of money to people. We the IPOB, we don't bribe.
In a certain way, it is attributed
DOS
to
doesn't
the
bribe people.
Capacity of the whole group, or the whole person in the group. And that is a very funny narrative.
You that educated, you live in Austria. There's no document you present to Austria government to say, let's go and rescue this person. You are there making man wawa like a dog in the media.
It demands honesty about conduct.
Or you can go and do, you get message from where you say you are getting your message to come and destroy Chinas Awuru. Like say you and Chinas Awuru stand, you can speak that word out of your mouth. Your tongue, instantly your tongue will cut on the floor. Instantly. All your teeth will be on the floor.
When a movement faces external pressure and internal dissent simultaneously, the deciding factor here is not rhetoric, it is discipline. I am a huge fan of discipline. It is very, very important. And history does not reward movements that collapse under the weight of internal division. It only recognizes and rewards those that endure, organize, and remain focused despite adversity. If the objective is freedom and dignity, then unity and structured leadership are not optional factors here or virtues. They are strategic necessities
no, you not go there
that we must hold on to.
In Biafra land.
I understand that also in history, when a leader is detained, emotions rise, opinions multiply, and frustrations surface. Yet, the same history teaches us that successful liberation movements survive not on emotion, but on discipline and structure. Anyone who knows
can never You that never
Or at least
obey the rules and
those few
regulations of
people
Nnamdi Kanu, as he
who
said, may
were
we
able
listen
to
DOS.
come in contact with me
Now you love Nnamdi Kanu pass.
will know something about me. They may not like it because it's not favorable. But what they know is that my feet are well rooted in peace and unity. But even more so, more rooted in discipline and structure. You see, discipline and structure? Oh, I don't play with it.
Listen to a coordinator.
I do not play with
Now
it.
that person like
Methuselah.
Methuselah. Before then, Nnamdi Kanu suspend Methuselah almost 2 occasions, 2 times.
The recognition.
Suspend Methuselah in Austria. Go and confirm it.
Some of us
for over many years now, he doesn't come to meet, he doesn't pay a contribution. And he's there shouting like a dog on media, insulting the leadership.
Doctors and lawyers, when they sit in their office, they sit under the structure of their work environment, their company, their hospital, wherever it is that they work.
I don't think they want to restore Biafra. I don't think so.
It does not mean you
because their
disagree
action,
with your co-worker.
Person like me, I don't think they want to restore Biafra.
I disagree with my manager. I am someone who is, I do my job pretty well. I don't think so. And I tell you off if you're off track. So anyone who knows me will know something about me that my feet are well rooted in peace and unity. I love peace and unity.
Waiting talk and see they lie, they go fit do. Not to blackmail. We know that specialized for blackmail.
You cannot sit. You and I have
hitting from here to here
for a whole 1 hour, for 1 hour.
Money umwere account, then use that and send money to this useless talk and see they lie account. We get the proof.
A map, or rules and regulations.
Principality.
You can hardly offend the
I said
person.
it, you will die young. Go and
because
mark
not
it.
everyone has the consciousness to deal with certain situations. But with laws and policies.
Now you tell us 50,000 euro dollar that Nnamdi Kanu keep in the house for IPOB money.
Do not play with that.
You tell us say na kisli ebiro. Eze ebiro. Now you thief that money. Now today, now you can they pursue IPOB, they pursue DOS. When we pursue now, we are respecting Nnamdi Kanu. Now be the umbrella we take over. Una provoke us. We will command that umbrella and pursue now.
It's not a person. DOS is not a person. It's a steering structure that Nnamdi Kanu put in place.
Listen.
And before the creation of DOS, Nnamdi Kanu and I sat down together and I understood the importance of what that DOS meant and what it means up until this moment. So I don't play with it. If Nnamdi Kanu comes out and puts cockroach as the DOS, if you ask me the next day, I will tell you that this cockroach is what Nnamdi Kanu has instituted, and it will sit there until he comes back. That cockroach will continue to fly until Nnamdi Kanu comes out. That is discipline. That is commitment. So for me,
now what he talk?
Did say, as I was saying, that I
now what did you make to all this those idiots better like Achalugo and all?
I don't know him. What I know is that Mazi Chinasanworu is a member of DOS who is loyal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, regardless what anybody says. And I am someone who you cannot shift. Nobody shifts me. You can't. But regardless of what you think,
you can't shift IPOB.
So in discipline and structure, I stand. And that consistency, I do not mess around with it because that is integrity.
Do you hear it?
And I don't care who you are. If you are off the track, I will tell you that you are off the track. And however you decide to interpret my clarification is your cup of tea.
Exactly.
That is your toronkocha.
Exactly.
If you understand my drift.
Then we understand. Why not?
It does not mean a few times I have sent a message across to the DOS and said, I am noticing this. Even though a few times I've not got any feedback or a response or anything, but I do send out messages. Nnamdi Kanu remains the leader of IPOB.
Listen.
And in his absence, he instituted a structure that exists to spearhead the movement.
Can you get this clear?
That structure is not ornamental. It is functional. So to attack it recklessly while demanding Nnamdi Kanu's release is to weaken the very institution that carries Nnamdi Kanu's mandate forward.
Do you hear it? Those that said they love Nnamdi Kanu? Do you hear it?
Consider the journey of the ANC in South Africa when Nelson Mandela was imprisoned for 27 years. The ANC did not collapse, of course.
You are attacking Nnamdi Kanu's truth. Anybody that dealing with Nnamdi Kanu, you are giving the opportunity to harm him.
There were tensions.
Well, we are saying you think we are joking.
But the movement understood that apartheid will not
and they will tell you they are educated.
Through
internal
sabotage.
The short wood where they caught for fun.
The ANC preserved its structures.
No, IPOB is not violent.
Not strengthened their international networks, just as I've mentioned earlier. And they maintained loyalty to its cause and to its imprisoned leader. Not every member visited Mandela.
Do you hear it?
Not every member was publicly visible.
Okay.
But every disciplined member understood that unity was non-negotiable.
Okay. There's no go see Nnamdi Kanu. There's no go Sokoto. There's no go Sokoto.
Shares important similarities with the ANC. That is why I have chosen to draw my reflection from the apartheid.
What kind of human being is this?
Both movements center around a detained leader.
I thought that this person, they are educated.
Nnamdi Kanu embodies the aspiration of our people. Nnamdi Kanu is the face of our people.
Yeah.
The suffering of Nnamdi Kanu is the suffering of our people. He is the symbolic. Rather, it is symbolic. So both of these. I
hope the Methuselah and the talkers is the light. Then listen to Lolo. If they not listen to Mona Shara and go give them,
both
please.
Also rely on communication platforms to sustain ideological clarity.
So what they are doing, media doesn't make sense to movement of restoration of Biafra or release of Nnamdi Kanu. It doesn't make sense.
That the ANC had decades to entrench on-the-ground systems, diplomatic alliances, and operational discipline before Mandela's imprisonment, while IPOB, being comparatively younger, is still consolidating its internal resilience. That makes discipline no one must mess with it. Makes it even more critical. Other liberation journeys reinforce this lesson. As I mentioned, the Frelimo and the Eritrean
support
and the
US, support ESN.
The Indian National Congress.
AVID is a fake movement.
While
Rising Sun is a fake. Don't let them deceive you.
By colonial authorities. In each case, imprisonment
did not
become an excuse for indiscipline.
It's only
It became a test
as
for
Nnamdi Kanu said it.
Patience, and organizational depth. Today, internal rifts and public disparagements of the DOS reflect a dangerous impatience, a very dangerous impatience that is going on. Criticism is not inherently wrong. I do not believe that a member of the DOS has not offended one of their members. I do not believe that. I believe that in every single communication or encounter you have with someone, depending on how that occurred, one person might be offended. The important thing is to understand that.
Yeah, it's true. Let me say, yeah. But when you try to call these people and let's settle this issue, and they refused because they have already set up agenda that they want to push and they want to roll with. All these people that be on media, none of them that we don't call. Some of them don't pick our call. And they don't return the call. Because they have already decided what they are going to do in this movement. What of you call them? They refused to listen to you. And they will come out to tell nobody, talk to them, nobody call them. Liars, because they are too strong for liars. I know many of them that people call in my presence. They refuse to pick the call. And they refused to return the call. Methuselah, 2 people in my presence call him. In my presence. To put things in order. He doesn't pick their call and he doesn't return the call as we speak it today. So he doesn't need peace. Anyhow he need it. If DOS give go ahead, we will roll it with them. Do we afraid of them? We don't afraid of them. It's just the rules and regulation that as Lolo is saying it, this is what we are trying to protect and obey and honor. Not that we are afraid of any of them. We are not afraid. They know this. We are not afraid. Both the one in Nigeria, both the one in Europe, any of them in America, we are not afraid of any of them. Let's be sincere. We just want to obey the rules and regulation. As Lolo said, that rules and regulation of Nnamdi Kanu, that we must respect and honor it, that he give to us. Before the kidnapping, the brothers, the siblings, do whatever atrocity they did. And DOS also doing it. Not that they are not seeing all these their shenanigans for many years. And you want to tell me that those men, they are not tolerated enough? Is it not your presence? They are calling me chicken, and this useless akuna and achebe. Don't you see them? You think Mazi Chike doesn't have family? And you feel like the family is afraid to speak, to insult other people. You think they are afraid of that? Enough is enough. All this is shenanigans. Your power, if really you can do something, go and restore Biafra. Go and free Nnamdi Kanu and let Biafra love you and worship you. Those are following them. Send the message to them. We know all of you, Besa people.
You are gathered under the same purpose, under Nnamdi Kanu, under the umbrella of IPOB, and that we are facing external pressure. So when someone offends you in the DOS, I've said that before, excuse me, you write to that person. You write to that person and say, here, you offended me here, and I didn't like it. And if that person does not do anything about it, you take it to a higher office that will deal with that. Even though a few times I've heard that someone, reported and nothing happened, Nnamdi Kanu set up a resolution department where a conflict resolution department where what is it called? Disagreements are settled. But if you come out publicly, that is where the problem is. So your criticism, if you have a problem with a certain person, you criticize that person. It is not.
Lolo, just hold on. Some few weeks ago, I see Achalugo, the hookup girl, he was insulting Mazi Chinasaworu. He was shouting on media, talking nonsense. Later he come and that akuna. Come and say, na say he call Prince Dality broadcast. Na say Prince Dality tell her and say, Mazi Chinasaworu, they look for her. Look at somebody that said Chinasaworu is looking for her. You cannot pay your house rent. You cannot even feed yourself. Just look at. Don't be saying na governor now. Don't be saying na one kind person billionaire now. Say nothing like that. Just look at black men. Now they come out and apologize. Now say, Instaka, please, Mazi Chinasaworu, I'm here, to debunk it, to apologize. Take that apology to your head, to your generation. We don't need it. We know all of you are blackmail and liars. You specialize in that. Idiot. If you guys know what we are handling, what we are doing, the freedom that we are here for, you guys will not be talking all this trash. You guys will not be doing all this nonsense in media that you guys are doing. Look at a great man as Mazi Chinasaworu. Look at the charlatans at Achalugo. I don't want to measure that name. Insult me in this media. People think that I will come out to insult Abba, to come and doing saga. I'm not a saga person. Not that I'm afraid. For me to do saga with him, if he provoke me, if he talk too much, 200,000 go solve the problem. He go for 90, not go return. That is why I say, me una shut up. Make them shut up. All this nationality on media. Take it out of media. Shut up your mouth. Watch DOS. Watch IPOB. What we are going to do. We will restore Biafra. That is why we are here. Stop. Don't go and provoke us and make things that we don't supposed to do. Me, I don't have patience like DOS. I don't have that kind of patience like DOS. That's why I always twirl for them. I respect them. Don't go and provoke people that you're not supposed to provoke. Then close I do what they want to do. Forget it. Man, quiet in our mouth. All those in our gutter when they rap, rush like that. Close it. With a verse, with the IPOB member that obey the rules and regulations, Nnamdi Kanu, with a verse. You don't know who we are. You don't have to know. But if you not do too much, you know corn cannot escape. Fowl cannot escape corn. Fowl, it cannot escape corn. You go the chop and they go. Go the chop and they go. Go make crew. Don't play with us. Don't more na salad to our mouth. If you guys don't know what to say on media, just back off. Close your mouth and back off. And stop insulting the leadership of IPOB and IPOB. Stop it. Enough is enough. All this is stupidity. Let's continue.
Inherently wrong. If someone is doing something that you are misunderstanding or means there's a misconstruction, you're misconstruing that very act, you make it known to that person or go through the right channel. So criticism is actually, I find criticism very healthy. Everybody must not love what the DOS is doing. Everybody must not love what Mazi Chikelism, how he speaks, how he's not, promising Nigeria, to burn them down, and how he has worship in front of their doors. You must not love him like that. Some people like people who shout, who are braggadocious. Some people like him the way he is. So if you're upset about how God has made Mazi Chikelism, you can write to him and say, I am upset. I am upset at how God has made you a very calm person.
I don't love it.
Can you be more, feisty? Can you be more fierce? Well, that's
can you be saying you go burn zoo government? You will do this.
What I'm trying to say is, you must not know
sorry, Biafra.
what the
I'm
US
sorry.
members are doing.
I'm laughing.
So your criticism should actually help them
Oh,
grow.
and
the question is, what
long.
have you done to help them become better? Have you done anything to support them? Have you done anything to support the growth of IPOB? What have you done to support the release of Nnamdi Kanu?
Nothing. Nothing they did. These people, these charlatans on media, there's nothing.
Will help the DOS to grow, to become better.
There's nothing.
Send your criticism.
They don't go to meetings, they don't go to protest.
There is a difference between constructive criticism or internal, between constructive
they
internal
don't contribute money, nothing.
And open destabilization where you disparage your very institution publicly. Bearing in mind that your adversaries are watching and seeking a gap to come through to destroy you perpetually.
No, they don't know this.
Yeah? So, a movement that fights itself in public weakens its moral authority and strategic leverage. Those who rush to tear down structure before the leader's release must ask whether their actions strengthen the cause or merely satisfy personal grievances.
I will get back to them later.
Gossip and character attacks are not tools of liberation.
Then we get my message later.
Okay. It's actually tools for people who are not very busy. Liberation movements are sustained by coordinated efforts, not competitive activism. Not all contributions are visible, and not all roles are public. But what matters is alignment with structure and commitment to the collective objective.
Okay.
The ANC understood that the imprisonment of Nelson Mandela was a test to its members, not of Mandela himself. In the same way, the detention of Nnamdi Kanu is testing the IPOB's internal discipline.
Do you get it? Do you get it? And we, the IPOB, cannot fall.
The problem is that
for the answer of the enemy. Whatever name you call us.
Not that it's a problem. It's a problem, but I've also come to understand that problem. That some people have problem with inference. Inference is where you understand a subject based on facts. Okay? On facts and logical deductions within that context. Not what you think, and I don't really care what anybody thinks, but I listen to you when you're logical and when you present me with facts.
Exactly.
Yeah? Someone said to me, Mazi Chinasamuru was talking about how to take over Nnamdi Kanu's position.
Can you imagine that?
I said, okay, so where is the voice note? Did you not do a voice? You should have recorded it. He said, have a good ink voice note. Forget voice note.
Can you
imagine? Mad. You are insane.
Without no proof. You want somebody to believe you without no proof.
When you come to me and speak to me, or you present a very serious accusation
without no proof, and you want me to believe you
to take over Nnamdi Kanu's. First of all, Nnamdi Kanu's position is untouchable.
Exactly.
You ought to understand it. Sometimes I can't even.
That is it.
I can't even talk about it because
nobody can replace him.
That people don't even understand what Nnamdi Kanu's position is, what it stands for.
Prince Dality and Methuselah, they don't understand it. Especially Prince Dality, the criminal. It doesn't understand
all
it.
these DOS members, they are just...
It doesn't understand it.
For Nnamdi Kanu to come out.
The DOS understand it, but this principality, Odoshi, criminal, Oji, Ole,
and for
it doesn't understand it.
We will hold the fort until Nnamdi Kanu comes out.
It doesn't understand it.
Every single thing that every member of DOS
when they put for payroll, come they
will account.
We'll catch you now. Use now a play ball. Provoke us. Enough is enough for all this stupidity.
That is a problem, and not of how they may have acted in his absence.
Rubbish.
So, having said that, empowering Biafran voices requires more than passion. It requires reflection, the willingness to assess our actions honestly.
Do you think America to come to Nigeria, you just think not just ordinary hand?
Protect the movement.
People are under it, walking underground, choking the stone, and the stone should move. I'm moving it and move it to Nigeria.
The courage to stand
but
by
they're
the
talking,
structure,
what yes, let I then do, let I then do.
And to place the cause above personal recognition.
They will not be telling any of you whatever they are doing. DOS will not come and speak. You guys want their money
that devour themselves. It is achieved by
so long they are doing it to make sure Biafra come. Let them continue with it
and remain loyal to their foundational purpose.
We're not
if
here.
IPOB is to stand as a credible vehicle for the aspirations of the Igbo people, then unity on that structure must prevail. Okay? The Somaliland's recent recognition by Israel is more than a diplomatic headline. It wasn't just a headline. I mean, everyone has actually forgotten that Somaliland was just was recently recognized.
33 years, if I'm not mistaken.
For any people seeking self-determination, it is a mirror where to draw a lesson, warning, and roadmap from. Somaliland is a self-governing de facto independent state in the Horn of Africa. And that's since 1991. It has run its own affairs, its own currency, police, army, elections, and institutions. We have something like...
If you guys love Nnamdi Kanu, if you guys really love Nnamdi Kanu, go and listen to all Nnamdi Kanu broadcasts before the siblings of Onyedu collect money from our enemy and then give way to our enemy to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. Go and listen to it. This Liberation Criminal Army, it talk about it, it kick against it. And it tell you that or anybody coming out telling you they are IPOB, they want to bring IPOB, he kick against it. It tell you, only person that will preach IPOB to you, he said it is IPOB under the oath. He said it. But if any of you are here, you don't listen to all those things, and you feel like you want to get Biafra. Somebody said, then now those ones were not the talk. We will get Biafra in 3 months' time. We will make you will sleep in Biafra. Nigerians wake up in Biafra land in 3 months' time. Go and pray. Now those things, they know DOS, not the talk now. When they say they want to commode them, they promise them, they give them money. But they do atrocity. They say them they war. They buy our people. They make our people they run out, enter skater. Now that one DOS not they do. Now that one. We not they pay nobody. If you join us, we will they collect from you. We every month. Not be saying a force, not be saying a task. They do it from our own self, from our own heart. Because restoration of Biafra is a must to us. If you don't know you love what you are doing, you will doing the same thing. We don't bribe people. DOS know where our money go. They know where they are putting the money for Biafra to be restored. And you that doesn't contribute that money, you want to know how are they spending that money. Are you not a thief or criminal? And you are supporting all those people that are asking DOS questions. You are commenting, following them, for them to see you as a good person. And do you think person like me will be doing all those shenanigans with you? When I know what is going on, our people live a life of fear. Their life is on danger. When they live or if they can return, they don't know. They live a life of panicking. You go to Nigeria and come back doesn't make you that is the safety of our people. Enough is enough. Any of you that know these people that are creating this shenanigan, Nigeria government is watching them. We know that the siblings of Onyedu, they are working with Nigeria government to do anything between their power to destroy IPOB. We are here. Nothing they happen. Your insult will never remove single hair in our body. Whatever you are writing, whatever they are tweeting, whatever they are saying, people look at them, they are fools. And both those who following them. If you don't know, get it now. Get it now. Our mission, IPOB mission and DOS is restoration of Biafra and the release of Onyedu. Nothing else. Okay? That is our plan and that is our dream. And it will come to pass. Let's listen to Lolo. Let's continue.
Where the Catalonians in the Spain region are doing. And we have Scotland doing their own thing. And I believe we can actually build ours, like we can get on with that too. We are capable. Somaliland was not internationally recognized, but the Somalia was, or is rather. So while Somaliland has, carried on with its own currency, and all that, Somalia, the internationally recognized state, struggled with instability, terrorism, and internal fragmentation. Yet, for 33 years, no country recognized Somaliland's sovereignty. Not one. For 33 years. How did they go through with that? For 33 years, no country recognized Somaliland's sovereignty. Until now. So Israel's recognition did not come because Somaliland shouted the loudest, or because Somaliland built something the world actually, Israel recognized Somaliland because Somaliland built something the world could no longer ignore.
Okay. Listen.
And this is where our reflection must begin. So what Somaliland built before the world looked their way? What did they build? What did Somaliland build before the world looked their way? So, a clear historical foundation of Somaliland being a British protectorate, gaining independence in 1960, and being recognized by more than 30 countries, where it voluntarily united with Italian Somalia.
Exactly.
Later, it voluntarily withdrew after a decade of war and repression. Mm-hmm. Their claim rests on history, law, and documented facts. Secondly, internal order before external recognition. So while Somalia battled terrorism, political chaos, and federal disputes, Somaliland quietly built. They built functioning institutions. They built peaceful transition of power. They built a stable currency. They built disciplined security structures. They did not wait for the world to validate them. They validated themselves. Another thing they did for the world to recognize them is the culture of dialogue. Somaliland elders and leaders held long, difficult clan conferences. They disagreed, but they agreed on one thing: Somaliland first. Somaliland first. So I believe that what has brought us together is Biafra first.
Exactly.
And because it is Biafra first, every single pain or disagreement or anger that you have, please channel it to the right port, or to the right portal. Hold through. Another one is that they built patience and discipline. 33 years of consistency, no shortcuts, no internal sabotage, no overthrow of government or coup or whatever, no competing governments, no diaspora noise, drowning local strategy.
They are not throwing ammunition.
They understood that nation building is not a performance, that it requires discipline.
It will still happen, not now. Nnamdi Kanu must be released.
Now, why Israel finally recognized Somaliland is because Israel did not act out of sentiment. And that recognition was not out of emotional thoughts or reflection towards the Somalilanders. It is strategic. It is strategic. Israel saw stability in Somaliland. They saw coherence. They saw reliability. They saw a unified political voice. They saw a functioning state that behaves like a state. That is to show you that recognition is a respect earned through consistency.
Share the broadcast.
So you have to behave like a state. So if you look at this journey of Somaliland, you can see that it exposes the gaps that we are currently bearing. There are so many gaps in our own. Because we can't demand from the world what we have not built at home. A nation is not declared on social media. A nation is built on institutions. A nation is built on unity. A nation is built on discipline and internal order. We must stop outsourcing our liberation. Somaliland did not beg the world. They built themselves until the world had no choice but to take them seriously. Nnamdi Kanu consistently spoke of consistency. He said, out of consistency, the world, even the media houses that refused to air anything or whatever that we were doing as at that time, began to carry our stories and our events without even being asked. So internal contradictions must be resolved. It's part of the reason that I'm here. If you do not have the understanding that I am supporting nobody, the only thing that I am supporting is the structure that Nnamdi Kanu put in place. Understand that and know peace. Okay?
Talk and see the lie here, the pain, you not go hear this one. I'm Methuselah and the cohort.
And what it is doing and what it has been doing. If this structure was not standing, this boy in Finland, that midget in Finland, would have destroyed completely what Nnamdi Kanu has bled for.
Do you hear that?
For years.
Do you hear that? Talk and see the lie and waiting the column me too.
A bishop visited Nnamdi Kanu when he came out. He went to the media and he talked about how Nnamdi Kanu told him that some or most of the charges against him were crimes perpetrated by the midget in Finland. Nobody is talking about that.
No. Prince Dalit is not talking about it.
About that. I look
what can they call him?
The retained
who read what you say you read? It's not they talk about him. Now DOS.
The memory retention capacity of our people. We easily
forget. Be their problem because they know they give them money.
We easily
carry
they
pay
on.
them every month salary. It better people. Criminals.
We easily forget the importance or lessons learned from past events. I came out and I said that boy does not work for Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay.
I asked Nnamdi Kanu several times, does this boy work for you?
Do you hear it?
I do not condone violence. People, say, oh, Nnamdi Kanu asked for this person to be killed, asked for that. That is not true.
Okay.
It's a narrative being driven around by government stooges and the rest of them.
Then Metusela, they are not debunking all those things, analyzing all those things to the world.
The handiwork of the government. That boy would commit something, they would tag it on IP. Even a little child could understand.
Till today, the gentle Yahoo Dele are still measuring NPOB, whatever it is. I don't know why that boy still exists. I don't know why they free him. Make it the waka like that.
If some of you recall, there was a time I attended a prayer session on, I think on a Zoom. And that boy
showing himself and military that they are in Imo State, they want to go and buy gentle Yahoo. And he's working there.
Connecting volumes and microphones, airing all of that. So as at that time, I was Nnamdi Kanu's wife.
Okay.
But by the time I came out and said that if you say you are fighting for the liberation of our people, and you want to benefit or benefit from the relevance or the popularity of IPOB, that is fine. There is Mossop and the rest of them, every single person talking about the liberation of Biafra, liberation of our people. Of course.
Yeah.
The more, the better.
Yeah.
The more, the better. But what we are fighting against is you coming to destroy IPOB, all in the name of fighting. That doesn't make sense. And that
Prince
will not
Daliti,
happen.
do you hear this? And Metusela, do you hear it? From
I don't
wife.
see anybody mentioning the atrocities of that boy that were unjustly and illegally tagged to IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody started.
Whatever the DOS is doing and IPOB is doing is destruction that Nnamdi Kanu give to them. You should know this. If you don't understand it, you better to understand it.
I'm trying to read this and I can't. So why must you? I'm trying to read this comment. Okay, I don't understand that English anyway. So this structure fought and made sure that Nnamdi Kanu was not convicted by this, but we understood where the whole thing was going.
By the crime of IPOB, by the crime of DOS, there is nothing like that.
Nnamdi Kanu from those atrocities. Someone has written to me and said, but people were eating human beings. Mazi Chinasanwori has talked about people eating, becoming cannibals, eating human flesh. How can a human being eat human flesh? and you say you're liberating people of Biafra, you are not working for us.
Okay.
Neither are you speaking for Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay.
So that is the war that we have fought and we stood. What were we fighting for? Why didn't we say, okay, you, this boy midget in Finland, go on, carry on, destroy. Let's just sit back and watch you. Why did we fight? We fought to protect the institution. We fought to protect the structure. We fought to protect IPOB and all this structure, IPOB, DOS. This is Nnamdi Kanu. Okay?
Are you getting it clear?
So we were fighting to protect Nnamdi Kanu. And another thing the Nigerian government fought for so much was to tag Nnamdi Kanu international terrorists.
Exactly.
We knew where they were going to.
Exactly.
And we fought for them to stand still.
So those are asking what the US are doing. Are you getting it clear now?
Terrorist. Neither would he become an international one. That was why I quickly made that live broadcast for the very first time when they did their illegal conviction. And if the institution IPOB was destroyed by these automated fools,
the reason why we send IPOB in Finland to the court,
media in the world would have tagged
you get it now?
An international terrorist.
We are not a terrorist. IPOB is not a terrorist. Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. Whatever he's doing it for himself.
Once there's a news out there, the next minute it's been suppressed. Nigerian government did everything to suppress everything.
Yes.
Every news, every campaign.
Yes.
That exonerated Nnamdi Kanu.
Exactly.
They kept suppressing it, but IPOB media met them.
Yes.
And today, Nnamdi Kanu cannot be tagged as an international terrorist. Nnamdi Kanu has been recognized by the state of Georgia in the US.
Yes.
Because IPOB fought and stood.
Till Biafra restored, IPOB and DUS.
I don't think any member of DUS will be there forever.
No. Of course no.
Okay?
Of course no.
Some of them will decide to leave. Some of them, however, Nnamdi Kanu decides. Nnamdi Kanu is the one that instituted them and inaugurated them. There's also Nnamdi Kanu that will decide with them. But that is when he comes out.
Yeah. Not now.
That is what I stand
Not the
for.
one with Metusela they talk for a platform, check a platform when he gets. Idiot.
In the past, I have been stabbed, I was blackmailed, I was humiliated, I was disrespected. That is a story for another day. But I stood my ground anyway. I was isolated.
Call her different names.
Innocent woman. Ground. That is me. Dignity and consistency and integrity. If this is the right thing and I stand on there, that is where I will continue to stand. It does not matter what anybody says.
Exactly.
So a house divided cannot negotiate freedom.
Do you get it? Do you get that?
Okay? So another one is that
also this in Nigeria there.
Maturity.
After you don't eat akpu
and that is non-negotiable.
And okra soup. Now to fall on top of it bedside woman when you marry there. When you be like drunk. Come on media, can't spit out of his both sides of his mouth.
But our noise and emotions would not.
It doesn't know what the US are fighting for here. It doesn't know what we are fighting against here.
Will not equate to diplomacy. Neither would our victimhood equate to.
Let me tell you something. I wish they succeed tagging Nnamdi Kanu a terror. All this with IPOB, every one of us, Especially Germany, where they live, where war, they have their own this thing inside. They have their own camera inside. Then we pick every one of us one by one. They don't play with terror. Anything like that. They don't play with it. Go and ask the person that drive motor about 3-4 years ago into Christmas market. Both his generation, both his parents and the siblings, do you hear from them? When Germany catch them, do you still hear from them till today? The answer is no. They make sure they put them where they belong. Both who commit the crime and all, then see them as terror, they make sure they put them for swam. They cannot exist. That is the reason why we be against Samuel Ekpa, all the atrocity, the criminality, anything happen in somewhere else, we bring it that is the one, is his boys. We don't do things like that. We don't do things like that. And I can't claim the offense that I didn't commit. I can't take it from nobody. See, where I dey work, there is a place where we also sell all those things. Sometimes they change you. Today you will sell here. When people come, you attend to them, they give you money, some of them pay with card. Then tomorrow they will change another person. As people they come, camera day they view. If you they give change, camera day. Anything you do, camera day. And they break, they will come change, check everything you sell. If 1 centime mix, you are in problem. Sometimes they can even throw some money on the floor as if say they not see the money. Me, I go do my own. Keep on wait for them. Those who feel like they don't know, say now visitor home, we fall down, they not see them. They sack all of them. They will not tell you the reason why they sack them. They will not tell you the reason why they sack them. They will tell you, say their work is not necessary, they don't need it anymore, they should maybe 6 months contract, then give them a 1 year. When that 1 year finish, boom. They will not tell you, say, yeah, they don't need your service anymore. Let's listen to a Lolo. It's almost finished.
to us having a political identity, that will not create the identity that we want.
Thief when I not thief for who?
There must be maturity in how we do things. So the call today is for all Biafran leadership to reflect on their responsibility and renewal. So for reflection, we must ask ourselves, what have we built? What have we built? What do we have at hand, on hand? What have we sustained? What have we unified? What have we protected?
Okay. Rising sun and
And for responsibility, every Biafran at home and abroad must embrace responsibility. Responsible speech, responsible organizing, responsible
any
leadership,
money you give to them, you just give them way some money for
responsible
enter
unity.
Biafra collected money.
Because freedom requires discipline.
Where is the money today? Their country
must be
fill and
mindful of how
collected
we
all the
speak,
money
what
that he
we
has
say.
in his own account. No, they will not tell
And for
you
the
all those
leadership,
things.
they need to understand that leadership is not when you're
See,
noisy and the rest of us.
Is a citizen of Finland.
It
The passport
requires
will be taken away from the
strategy,
Berima. The moment is
patience,
terror and take jailer. Do you know that?
negotiation, institution building,
They got to free
sacrifice,
yourself.
and consistency. I believe that we have all sacrificed for something. I have sacrificed. When I think about my life, sometimes I have to block out some things in order to function.
This is what we are doing with the IPOB. We block some insult they are giving to us. We need to work hard to make sure Biafra restored.
Block out
This is what we are doing.
things.
That is what we
They
are
are
doing
not
with the IPOB, with
in a sudden
also
way.
the leadership. They have to block all this nonsense so that we can move forward, so that we can do the great job.
And that
The
is being
reason why
conscious.
Chiko Kikabiama call us here.
Not letting my emotions determine how I speak and how I act.
Exactly.
There are 1001 things I need to say.
Yeah.
There are 1001 things that I need to do to show that I am upset.
Yes.
There are 1001 things that I need to do that I can do. Not I need to. I can do.
Yeah.
To show that I am displeased.
Yes.
There are 1001 things that I can show.
These people don't understand. They don't
everyone
know.
Understand that I have been offended. I have been betrayed.
Yes.
And I have been abused.
Yes.
And humiliated.
I'm telling you.
But I understand time and season.
Yes.
And at the appropriate time, I will come forth. But for now, the most important thing is the release of Nnamdi Kanu.
That is it.
Getting the house together, and then everybody tabling what their problem is.
That is it. This is the patient of the DOS. The release of Nnamdi Kanu.
Somaliland leaders were not perfect. Nnamdi Kanu, I remember people insulting him and saying things. Today, everybody is running down. Oh, yeah, Nnamdi Kanu, he said it. He said it 10 years ago. He did this. I insulted him. Today, I'm sorry. All that. No,
many Nigerians, many.
That is consistency.
I'm seeing many of them.
Everybody will not like what a leader is doing. They are not perfect.
Many.
But they are steady. So support is very important. And the path forward for us as a people is these lessons from Somaliland. Let it be rooted in our reality. And that's the way we can build our internal governance.
Common instruction they don't obey.
Even without recognition,
Common
we don't have to recognize. We can build our local councils. We can build economic cooperatives. We can build a strong dispute resolution systems. We can build community security frameworks. ESN is there and already doing very well. If our people, how can you not support ESN? But you want to pay millions of naira or hundreds of millions for
people to come and be insulting people on media.
Ransom.
Yeah.
When you can empower your village security system to protect your area. We can establish a unified political vote. If you look at all these inferences that are withdrawn now from Somaliland, ANC, Zimbabwe, and Mozambique, and Eritrea, they are all political, connected, or politically connected. Not creating 10, 5, 20 factions. There is a broadcast I made in 2023. I talked about the misunderstanding of the mantra Iwenweze. If that very broadcast can be replayed. Okay, so these 2010 factions speaking different things, coming from the same idea, but speaking differently. It can cause disparities and confusion and contradictions.
Do you hear that? Methuselah,
So
Avid,
one line
and Rising Sun, and
of
talk and
political
the lie.
voice.
Do you get that? Do you
Not
hear it?
competing spokesperson or contradictory narratives, as I said. Just one voice, one message, and one strategy. Then we prioritize our stability, very importantly. The world respects stability. If there is no stability in Somaliland, there would not have been any recognition. So there must not be chaos and internal conflict. We must avoid that and protect our land. Self-preserve our place and protect our people. And then document our historical legitimacy, just as Somaliland anchored its claim in 1960. We must anchor ours in pre-colonial identity We have that. We have the 1967 to 1970 Civil War, dragging men. Why are we not dragging men like Gowon to ICC? Babangida wrote his book, and he cleared the air, that impending narrative of Igbo coup. What did Igbo do about it? What has been done about it?
Nothing. Methuselah said he's educated.
These opportunities, why are we not maximizing them?
Maza Achebe said he's educated.
We also
They
have
don't do anything about it.
Our right. We need to document our right to self-determination. The documented atrocities. Christian genocide. How do you people even understand how that started in the first place? The Christian genocide started by documentation. How do you name a thing? It is by patterns and documentation. That this very DOS stood underground and pushed. You heard about Emeka Umawalisi. How do you think all of that came through? Why do you think $9 million or $1 billion has been spent? It is from Christian genocide, and that is from the push by the DOS. So every single person, put back your anger, your right to be upset at anybody. We're all humans. You can be upset at anybody. That is okay. But let us protect what belongs to us. Let us guard Nnamdi Kanu. Let us safeguard his presence.
Do you get that?
At where he is.
This is what we are telling
Let us protect
Methuselah
our people. Let
and
us understand
Achibepo
time and season.
and Anchalugo and Tokansi de lie
Let us understand
and the
time
rest of them.
to be angry. Time to disparage publicly and time to disparage internally.
Freedom of man's Nnamdi Kanu
discreetly.
and restoration of Biafra. That two things.
Another is the international law, understanding all the laws that can safeguard us and then work with it. We also need to build alliances with intention. We have to become intentional in what we're doing. Cannot be the same thing every day, every year, expecting a different result. The Somalilanders did not chase everyone. They built quietly until the right partner came. And we must do the same. Biafra will be given. Biafra will not be given. It must be built. And by us. All of us.
This is what the DOS is teaching in Radio Biafra. Let's go back to farm. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah.
Cultivated
DOS teaching all
legislatively
these
through a
things.
disciplined path of leadership.
Tokansi de
Let's
lie.
not
Is they look for people
continue to
who
prove
will
our
destroy
adversaries
DOS. I
right.
don't know
Oh,
the
where
game
is
that
it?
he will gain.
Where
That
is
is
it?
why
Where
we say
is it?
the people like this, avid people and the
Okay.
rest of them, rising sun, they don't need Biafra.
Being intelligent
They
is
need where they will be
knowing
getting
when
money from
the
to their
path you're
pocket.
going is wrong.
Telling
and
you
to
they are fighting
question.
Biafra.
It doesn't mean you're not loyal. We're not monolithic. We're Republicans by nature. But it doesn't mean that we can't set a rule of law. We all moved our bags to United Kingdom, United States of America, Japan, where else? Russia, where else? Canada, Australia. Why? Who set those laws? Magna Carta that binds United Kingdom today was erected by humans, by the king.
Okay.
Why? To protect people from power. Because humans are funny.
You're right.
So, if Biafrans want what Somaliland has begun to receive, we must become what Somaliland became. A people who take themselves seriously. Seriously. This is our moment to rise in absence of noise and build our nation in discipline.
Yes.
It's the how many years now? 10 years. Most of us have lost a lot of things.
Yes. Of course.
Some 12 years, 13 years.
Yes.
It is not a good thing. We are all suffering. We are all going through one thing and another. And this is what binds us as brothers.
Yeah.
So I urge us
Biafra.
all, no matter what your anger is for, insulting people, it doesn't actually change anything. It only creates holes and gaps for the adversaries to come through.
That is it.
So let us remember that what binds us together is the goal, Biafra, that objective. And that is the blood that is thicker than water. Not with division and emotional outbursts, rather, let there be an exhibition of strategic unity and mature leadership. I beg you all, let all these things stop, please. I came on social media 2 days ago to post, what did I post 2 days ago? And I saw something came through my feed. I saw something about somebody insulting Nnamdi Kanu. You people need to just stop already. They say that everybody in IPB is illiterate, is this, is that, and you're all proving them right. You insulting Nnamdi Kanu, who is that person? Are you insane? Are we not suffering enough? Is Nnamdi Kanu not suffering enough? Are the people under his instruction, DOS, are they not suffering enough?
Okay.
For the sake of our sufferings, for the sake of the whatever, the normal life that people live. None of us live it.
No.
None of us live it. So for the sake of the absence of normal living, can we all please stop all of this? This is our call to reflection, responsibility, and leadership, and ultimately our call to freedom. Thank you once again for joining me this evening.
That is the end.
Thank you for your time.
This is the end of the broadcast.
From me, from here, it is good evening. God bless you.
Yeah, great Biafrans. You see that about the Christian genocide. When Methuselah was discussing about that Christian genocide, the leadership tell him to stop. This boy refused. The leadership tell him to stop. This boy refused to listen to the leadership. The leadership tell him that at this moment, this is not the time to talk about this Christian. I'm hearing. I saw all the Christians. I saw they want by all of them. I saw they will look for them and tell me the DOS parents that is still going to church. Then we go and disgrace them. None of all this nonsense when that boy not talk. But today, America, they are there because of the acquiring Christian in Nigeria. And now they are not saying that it is IPOB that bring America to Nigeria. But let's be sincere, Christians have been killed in Nigeria. I will show you so many videos, but there's no time left by me. The American citizens, they are not there even helping the Christian, building house for them. And they are giving reply to the American people. American people sending them money to be helping the Christian. And they are watching it live. And they are seeing what is going on. This is no issue of IPOB made them to come or whatever. But it's true that Christians are being killed in Nigeria. Not one, not two, not three. Every day by day, they need accept they know. That is why we talk about the Christian killing. We don't talk about the Christian killing. The America have already know that things like that is happening. They have an excess proof to show, to come, to do whatever they want to do to rescue the Christians. When Methuselah was against the Christian, the leadership tell him to stop. Some of the members of IPOB then tell him to stop. Please, this is not the time. This is not the time. Stop. This boy refused. This is when he said he want to be broadcasting on his own. He come out for our platform where we dey discuss. He come out himself. And people try to call him to come back. This is not the time to do this now. Try to understand. Please, let's settle this issue. He refused. He refused. So when people are saying, let's come together, IPOB, we don't drive anybody. But when you cannot obey the rules and regulations that Nnamdi Kanu we should abide to, we should be doing, you cannot be part of us. That is where the problem lies. Come and join us. You obey the rules and command that we obey to, which is from Nnamdi Kanu. You hear your wife. Now, your wife of Nnamdi Kanu. Now, he talk for this video. He said it yesterday. This afternoon, I said, let me bring it to BIAFRAN. And that is why I play it to you guys. So send this video, go to his platform, and share it to the people who don't understand what we are doing. If we say we do agbo, not that we cannot do it. But Nnamdi Kanu is somewhere. It's not a thing that you will go and do with power and release Nnamdi Kanu. The answer is no. If not power, it go happen. But not be power. They will take one. People will demand the release of Onyedu. It's no court of Nigeria anymore. Whether not true, I don't know. I hear one of my followers for Twitter send a message to me. He say, Bola Ahmed Tinubu go to Sokoto. I don't know whether not true because allegedly I see and when then they talk. They say, I think maybe they are the people that want to get followers on media. Say, Bola Ahmed Tinubu go and visit Onyedu. But Onyedu don't see Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Even though when Bola Ahmed Tinubu instantly offered 10,000 maybe 10 million naira to just talk to him, to see him, Onyedu refused. And he even say, your freedom, that is the reason why I'm here. You get the way you get broadcast it. I know you share them to me. I don't even want to, but I just listen to them. I just scroll back. I don't know whether that's true. And I just laugh when I listen. I say, Onyedu, they don't know this man. Say they must consult a referendum. That is why this is what he want. If now referendum, they say, may we do now. They say, may the income vote. He will listen to them. I feel like maybe these people, they look for followers or subscriber or share. But if not true, if we, the IPOB, not bring America to Nigeria, all these things they are saying, now everybody is shaking, Shegumi is confessing one way and the other, Settle of Sokoto, they are now talking two sides of their mouth. But their boys are still committing nuisance. Their boys are committing nuisance. And the America, they are witnessing everything. They have satellite, anything that happens in the whole of Nigeria. They are watching it like a iPad, They have it. America as we speak. If you see the things when they bring down to Nigeria now, where the thing go turn, they like turn, they record everything that happened in the whole of Nigeria. I'm telling you, this is what America is bringing down the America to Nigeria now. I started to Kumbo. I never hear and say, you go there, go stop and say, what are you doing here? And the rest of them. So those are the people who will tell Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And I see here say some, I don't know whether Israel, some delegate men and America, they want to go and see Onyedu in Sokoto. They want to go and talk with Onyedu. And the moment they talk with Onyedu, you will hear the command. So not be Nigeria court. That is why we are insisting that all those happy when his siblings want to collect money, when they do their criminality, their fraud from Biafrans that have a good heart towards Nnamdi Kanu, and we that need people that need restoration of Biafra. They know how to fraud our people. Say then we go there and see Nnamdi Kanu. I pray they should have people like that will speak to Nnamdi Kanu. Then we hear the whole story. Then we hear the whole truth. Not be all this one when Metusela they do for media, talk and see they lie, they misbehave because then they give 100,000 naira every month. This is not the issue. This is not the way you are doing it. Is not restoration of Biafra you are fighting for. Our people live a life of fear as we speak. Stop all this nonsense. Stop. And to you that live in Europe, that live in diaspora, that enjoy the electricity, the good road, the good hospital, and safety, and you are journeying then doing this atrocity. What is wrong with you? Little boy brain is still disturbing you. To the extent stupidly, your wife leave you alone because of your stupidity. Still, you are still there dancing on media like a fool, like a madman, that you don't take a burumiri. Enough is enough. You join a meeting. You see the meeting, they are not doing well. You come out now. You come out for the meeting. And you are still talking about the meeting. As you know, the issue not look like stupidity in you. It's just a parable I give to you an example. You say you are in IPOB. It doesn't go the way they operate. Now you leave. And you are still talking about IPOB. Do it make sense to you? Does it not look stupid to you and to your whatever, to your cohort? IPOB, leadership of IPOB, they are not like some who they pay money for people to come with the blog, to come they talk nonsense on media. We don't do all those things. We do things with facts and figure, degree, proof. That is why you see America is in Nigeria today. We give them proof. We give them fresh one, original, not be fake, not be AI. We give it to them. It was much. It was too much. They said no. They send their delegate without Nigeria don't even know. Before they said that we send their delegate are already there. Give feedback to them. Witness some things, action taking place in Nigeria. That is why they, whatever money they pay into lobbying, they should not come. It's just a wasted. To tell you how the criminal and nonsense they are using Nigeria money to do. And Nigeria people that call themselves Nigeria, they are still there doing stupid things there. Do you know anybody that coming online, insulting IPOB, insulting DOS? Do you know that there are monthly payment to do those jobs they are doing? Do you know that? And the people that send them know the moment that foundation destroyed, Nnamdi Kanu automatic will be destroyed. Do you know this? It's a deal with them. We know all this. We know all this. But we are here with sincere heart to restore Biafra. Nobody can destroy us. As we speak now, our people are going to meetings, some today, some yesterday, some next week. We are still doing the needful. You can't destroy us. Nobody forcing us. We do it by ourselves. We task ourselves by ourselves. So nobody, if anybody telling you they are getting order from social place to destroy China, the person know that he can't destroy IPOB. He just want to try your stupidity, your idiocy. Only do that, make that comment that nobody will take you 500 years. You think it's you think it's drunk. Eh? It's a prophecy, and he tell you the real truth. Nobody, even the Onyedu himself, cannot destroy IPOB. You know, you're waiting your wife talk. He say all this attack against the leadership is a trial. They want to try how they are the weight reach, how their mind strong reach, evenly without this man, these people can handle this movement. And they are seeing it. They are seeing it. They are bringing Martin to a big Martin to Nigeria government head, where they cannot escape, which is America. Then bring it to Nigeria government body, Setan Sokoto and the Shigumi and all. Then bring the heavy load, IPOB, DOS. Then bring the heavy load up top of Nigeria, both the president and all. And the load is pressing them down. Their further, their criminality, their genocidal, everything is on top of them. They don't know how to say it. And you are telling us, we fight a Berima. The Nigerian government said, do something to make sure we tag this smart terrorist. We fight his hands down. He use the hair, carry whatever he plan. Don't dare us. Don't dare IPOB, please. Support IPOB. Support ESN. As you do, Chuko Kika Biama will bless every one of you. We are here to restore Biafra. We are here to restore Biafra. We are here, not only Nnamdi Kanu is in Nigeria prison, you should know this. The freedom, the liberty of our people, that is why we are here. There is no amount of people that you will send to come and destroy IPOB who will never be destroyed. I think Methuselah witnessed what happened the time of Egberima. Even the Moshemofo, which they call Wazirike, Asari Tokunboden was back of Egberima. But all of them, also the Wazirike said he will not fatal government, say that he is not a part of it. Many of them resign. So Biafrans, not be today, years day back. Support IPOB. What we are doing is restoration of Biafra, nothing else. And if you go and join anybody, you give them money, you are on your own. People that give money to Egberimana can then speak. Some of them even see disgrace. Disgrace, their Nikek Beku was aside. Their Bekus was Bulala, Balaka. On media. Everybody see it. Some people get it in their own this thing because they not say if they push it, maybe Facebook will say it's against that. That is what many of them still have it in their phone as we speak. Some of them they push on to get money for where then they put on until they get money. Polo music, film. If you don't know. If you don't know, as we speak. So now so disgrace enter their body rich. Some of them lose their children. Shame not let them talk and come out. So, let me tell you, some of them lose their husband. Ify. I take one picture when we go open BTV in Italy. I take picture. The man tell me, say, I'm the man that married Ify. I say, what? But you are in IPOB. Why you know? He say, I speak, oh, I talk. You not hear me, oh. He leave me. I was shocked. The man is IPOB as we speak. Because of we want to go join autopilot, if they look for fine boy, he lose his own family. The man that can treat her like a queen, he then lose a lot. The sheikh cannot allow them to say it. Methuselah just start, his wife leave him. Don't worry. Another thing will happen to him that will make him know that IPOB, you can't dare us. That he cannot blame anybody. Now he hand he take concern. Talkers in the lie. That also the way you they eat. It will turn against you. If you eat it in the right way, it will be better for you. But if you eat it in the evil way, let me tell you, the land of Biafra will open and swallow you, except it's no mother that give birth to you. Now, woman like me give birth to you, na lie. Whatever you do against IPOB, against the leadership, na lie. The land of Biafra, the land of Lagos, the land of Kogi, wherever you run to, Ajakuta, wherever you run to, it will open and swallow you. Go and mark to this date. We send our money to you with our whole heart, with clean heart. We are one. We share that love for you. But you are turning against us today. That our sweat, it will be a sickness to your life. It will be a sickness to your body. Go and mark to this date. Those women that I send you to give that money to, and you refuse to give that money to them, the head of their husband will destroy you. Go and bet it. Go and bet it. Since you don't stay away from your evil, you are still committing your evil till today. Don't worry. Those who die in this movement, their life, their blood will look for you and destroy you. Since you say you have evil, your evil will turn against you. Thank you so much, those that share this broadcast. May Chuko Kikabe and bless every one of you. Support DOS, and with DOS, Nnamdi Kanu will be released by the DOS. There is nothing they can do about it. Any of you that blackmail DOS, you are just wasting your time. Go and listen to Lolo Chichi. Any of you that are running to Nnamdi Kanu, blackmail DOS to Nnamdi Kanu, is just looking at you guys, say, my people are still full like this. Both the siblings, I first tell you guys since, he just pretending with his sibling. Let's be honest, because may they not go poison, because only do know who kidnapped him from Kenya. He know everything. He knows everything. He know that all these lawyers, they can't do anything. That is why he declared that he will defend himself. He know they are just idiots. For them to stand that Nnamdi Kanu will face trial, Nnamdi Kanu realize these people doesn't mean well for him. Not everything will they tell you now. Not everything. Nnamdi Kanu. He asked us that if we can handle propaganda. What do you think is all this? What Methuselah and then they are doing now? Now so much Nnamdi Kanu say. Now so much Nnamdi Kanu say. May God bless every one of you that share this broadcast. Restoration of Biafra. That is why we are here. And the release of our loved ones in the Nigeria prison. As you share this broadcast, your heart desire will come to pass. Support ESN. Support IPOB. Support DOS. Support the restoration of Biafra. And the release of our loved ones in the prison. And if you really love Nnamdi Kanu, you must obey the rules and regulations that he said we should follow. Yes? Let's be honest. Before then, Nnamdi Kanu never tell us that rising sun exists. He never tell us that they exist. So if you really love Nnamdi Kanu, remove yourself from those people. And we want them to show themselves in media. And we want them to order their protests the way IPOB is doing it in every part of the world. The way we, the IPOB, doing it. One day, Germany will hold, France will hold, Italy will hold, Spain will hold, Brazilian will hold, Britain will hold, Holland will hold, Denmark, Finland, all of them will be on the street one day. We want them to command their own people like that. Avid and Rising Sun. America will hold. Switzerland will hold. And so many other countries, they will hold when the leadership give order. We want this Avid and whatever Rising Sun that they call themselves. We want them to give order like that. And let's see their power. When the IPOB want to go and submit letter, you see us telling you we are in this office now, we want to submit so letter. Let them show their own that way to us. Where they are bringing Nnamdi Kanu issue to the community or to a nation or to the country, the way we the IPOB do. They should prove it. They should show it. We get Radio Biafra, we have television, and we have office in so many other places. Let them show their own, where they are bringing this issue of kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu, how many years stay in custody, blah, blah, blah. Let them show us where they are people they are presenting to, the way with the IPOB presenting it. You see Mazi Chike, those attending so many people that are also making their own freedom, telling the whole world their freedom. Let them show their own. Before you follow somebody, be careful. Not be tomorrow now you say, yeah, I put my money, I give to social place. Now so much I can say, no, they don't do things like that. Nowadays, many AI day. Before I don't believe in AI. Thank God I have children that are smart about computer. Then get where they will just go type and go say, Mommy, this is AI. Don't mind them. Block them. Say, thank you, my son. Say, don't believe them. Original one come, they will get where they will just type and put. You go say, yeah, this is original one, Mama. Say, thank you, my son. So many AI. We are too big for people to be deceived. That is why we stand where DOS stand. You hear them say they will not be there forever. From Uchechi, he said DOS will not be there forever. Not be lie. If Nnamdi Kanu come and you will see all the DOS will submit their resign letter. And those are the people them blackmail, they want to take a position of Nnamdi Kanu. Those are saying that word, they don't know the position of Nnamdi Kanu. If they know it, I know na blackmail. Maybe they know it, they want to blackmail DOS with those propaganda. You cannot change, nobody will replace, nobody will change it, nobody will take it from him. Go and tell me to seller and talk and say the lie, the criminal. All those are chulugo. Go and tell all of them. The position of Nnamdi Kanu, nobody is dragging it and nobody can take it from him. They should stop fooling themselves on media. Thank you for sharing this broadcast. I see you guys in my next broadcast. Don't forget to be in Twitter with IPOB family this evening around 5:30. God bless every one of you. Thank you for being here. I love you all. Let me play this music for you guys. If I can find it now. If I can find it now. If I can find it now. I like this music, eh? No, so no setting kululeko. I see this freedom. Biafra, yeah. Eyes up now. Vuka, vuka, abantu base Biafra. Support Biafra. Unity is our strength. Unity is our strength. Stand together. Yes. Fight injustice. Yes. From the ashes of war. The world must hear us how we cry for liberation. Thank you so much for being here. Bye from now. Thank you so much. We'll be BIAFRAN.